Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, next up, we got Molly McCann versus Alexia Thainara, or as the UFC matchmakers like to call it. Molly, you sure you still want this fight? Because when Estela Nunes pulled out, Molly went from the favorite to a plus 170 underdog overnight. That's like showing up to a party expecting free drinks and realizing it's a cash bar. Brutal, but let's break it down. Alexia Thainara first up. Alexia Thainara comes in as a minus 200 favorite with a record of 11-1. And if you're wondering what Bergacinha means, it translates to little bourgeoisie in Portuguese, which is ironic because she fights like she grew up in a bad neighborhood. Alexia is a strong, aggressive striker with dangerous Muay Thai and a fast pace. She's got sharp knees, good elbows, and a killer clinch game. Basically, if you let her get close, she's going to start throwing heat like she's working a Brazilian steakhouse. She also has a sneaky submission game, especially her armbar, which makes sense because Molly has been submitted multiple times. Now, I'm not saying this is deja vu, but if I were Molly, I'd be sleeping in a GI this week. Molly Meatball McCann. Molly McCann comes in as a plus 170 underdog with a record of 14-7, and you already know, she's a brawler. She's got that classic throw hooks until someone falls style, and when she's on, she's relentless. She also has the advantage of fighting at home in the O2 arena. And if we know anything about British crowds, they're going to act like Molly is defending the world title. Her biggest weapon? Pressure. She fights like she's mad at you for something you didn't do, constantly moving forward, swinging heavy, and forcing opponents into wild exchanges. If she can make this a dogfight, that's where she thrives. The problem? Her ground game is questionable. If she gets taken down or stuck in a bad position, it usually doesn't end well. And since Thainara's got solid grappling, that's a real concern. So, who wins? This fight really depends on who dictates the pace. If Molly can drag Alexia into a wild, sloppy brawl, she's got a shot to steal this one with volume and pressure. But if Alexia stays composed, picks her shots, and mixes in some grappling, it's going to be a long night for Meatball. Molly also struggles against technically sharper strikers, and Alexia is precise and powerful. Add in the fact that Molly has been submitted multiple times, and Alexia has a nasty armbar, and you can see why the odds flipped. Official pick. I'm going with Alexia Thainara. Short notice or not, she's cleaner on the feet, better on the ground, and has more ways to win. Expect Molly to come out swinging, the crowd to go nuts, and Thainara to eventually slow things down and take over. And if we see Molly McCann submitted again, at this point we gotta start calling it the Meatball Special. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.